Hey, how's it going, everyone? Hope you're doing well today or tonight, wherever you are. Welcome back to Be Gaming. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. We're gonna play some baseball. It's been a while since I've done a baseball video. Um, yeah, we're gonna get back into this and start playing. Last time I played, I was I started a video, but I ended up, I don't know, just being too tired to actually do one. So we're already in a game here with Texas. We're just in the top of the second, so I only did an inning in that video, and that was pretty much it. But yeah, as I said, welcome back. Hope you're doing well today or tonight, wherever you are. Like and subscribe to Be Gaming and be much appreciated. Trying to get the viewers up, get the subscribers up. Like, comment, favorite the video, all that type of stuff. Hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I'm doing new videos. I do new videos as much as I can. Haven't been able to do them as often as I was doing them lately, but like I said, we do them when we can, and yeah. Excuse me. That's all I can really give you, to be honest with you. There'll be a time, come winter time, like for me, where I live in Canada. um, when it's winter here, I'll have a bit of a break from work, a little bit. Like, I'll still work, but my days won't be so occupied as much. At least I'm hoping not, but we'll see. Um, but yeah, I'll be able to probably post a little more videos in the winter. So, anyways, we're gonna play here. It's been a while. Haven't hit in a while. Haven't pitched. None of that stuff. We're gonna get it going. Get it started. Just gonna have a puff here real quick and we'll start.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. First pitch on the way. And Dan Zero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just misses off the inside for ball 1.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. but if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Just missing here, 2-0. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Calhoun is hitting exactly 200. Not really what you'd call a point of pride for him.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
The 2-1. It's a low changeup that's laid off.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring in the Georgia native, Charlie Culberson. First pitch on its way. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
And he fouls this one off. No score here as we play inning number 2. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now here is Joey Gallo. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Joey Gallo.
First offering on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A 1-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Oh. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting 6.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And the spotlight today is going to be on Teoscar Hernandez, left fielder. This guy is a great athlete. Gets really good jumps on the ball, but people, his calling card's in the batter's box. He can go deep in a hurry.
George Springer the next to hit. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will get foul for strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Dunning offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now. Right side, but it's well foul. They'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side, but that finds its way through for a base hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up two bags on one swing.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. The average coming in 257, 2 home runs and 16 RBIs. Got him reaching there. Strike two.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus.
We'll have to press pause as that strike three retire the side. At the plate now is Sherton Apostle. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And now the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1-1. He swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The first baseman, Nate Lowe.
Now into the box, Nate Lowe. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Fouled away. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Lowe, former Tampa Bay Ray. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Now a Swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
To the plate now, Jose Trevino. And he'll take a look at ball 1. 264 is average entering play. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. Just short, hit hard. Bichette gathers it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Now here's the first offering. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now another 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Next, it'll be Eugenio Suarez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Fouled off. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Yanked on the ground down the line. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
And here's Christian Yelich now. Lifted the other way to left center. Chasing after it is DeShields. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Helino DeShields as we begin the top of the 4th.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
That'll bring in Nick Solak. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The batter, the designated hitter,
David Dahl to the plate now. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, just a 3 for 13 batting line. He also has 1 home run.
0-1.
Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Hit in the air to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Rangers set down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Now at the plate, here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the AB on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Demo, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here's Joey Gallo now, and he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
We got a full count.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So next to bat will be George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Looking at his career totals, Springer carries the batting line a little over the 260 mark. The 0-1 pitch.
It's right there.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Guerrero over at second. Gallo on at first with nobody out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home, high and deep down the left field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And another foul ball. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
So next to hit is Kevin Biggio. He doubled his last time up. From the stretch.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Good hard sinker swung on and missed 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted down the line and right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. And a relay home. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Chasing after it is DeShields. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Next to stand in is Lourdes Gurriel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. It's the Blue Jays 3, and the Rangers nothing. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Now here it comes. Yeah. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh no. Okay. Got lucky.
And the Rangers are in the hit column.
Now batting, right fielder, Willie Calhoun.
At the plate, Willie Calhoun. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A runner at first with no outs here. A line shot to second, out there. And they got there so quickly, the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping up is Charlie Culberson. First pitch on its way.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Now a big looping curveball in there for strike 2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Weak grounder down the line at third. And that's the second out. Ready now is Sherton Apostle. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Fouled away. Here comes Ryu 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas. They trail it here 3-0.
Killing it.
Now it'll be Eugenio Suarez. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
The 1-0. Line to the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Kyle Cody, the tall right-handed reliever, takes over pitching duties out of the bullpen now.
Number 54, Kyle Cody.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Ball one. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Suarez leads off second with nobody out. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Calhoun is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. And he is in there.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. From the stretch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And that one yanked just foul. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
George Springer stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Hey. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Of course.
Back-to-back. Nate Lowe digging in now to start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2.
Ball 2.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. Now another 2-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Next, it'll be Jose Trevino. He bounced out last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
And now, Delino DeShields struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Biggio makes the play, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They trail in this one 3-0. Into the box, Kevin Biggio. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Biggio.
Changeup called strike 1. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Left side, but well foul. The 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Biggio is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Next, here is Bo Bichette, fresh off a bases clearing double his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Calhoun is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Digging in will be Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Over to first, and that retires the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're through 6 full. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Rangers nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and that means Nick Solak will dig in. Popped up, but this will land untouched. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. No hits to this point. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the seventh, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. In time to first, and there are two away.
The batter, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Next to hit, Teoscar Hernandez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer has a read on it. And that will end the inning. Rangers set down in order. Still down 3-0.
Seventh inning, stretch.
Yeah, let's have a puck because it's the 7th inning stretch. So, yeah, let's do that. Actually, give me a minute. I'll be right back. I have to go to the bathroom, everyone. I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. So, as I said, we're just going to have a puff and continue on here. So far, so good. After not playing baseball for about 2 months, I'd say. But, knock on wood, that we continue to play well. As I know for sure, better than anyone, that things can turn around in an instant in this game.
Last half of the seventh here, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Gurriel.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher stuff.
The 0-1 delivery. Fastball called for strike 2.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Shields is there. 1 out.
Third baseman, number 7.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. And now the first pitch. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 22.
Stepping in for the Jays, Christian Yelich. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They lead it 3-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun.
Willie Calhoun.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Grounded to the right. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So 1 gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And that'll bring in the Georgia native Charlie Culberson. First offering.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Swing and a shot toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Rangers, the third baseman, Sherton.
Up next for the Rangers, Sherton Apostle. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we're going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit out towards second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. One hit's all they get. Home half of the eighth, straight ahead. The Blue Jays on top, 3-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. First offering on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Stepping in once again is Joey Gallo, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position.
One out, nobody on. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Digging in next, George Springer will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Oh, boy.
Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. More from... All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Nate Lowe. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Fouled off. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more.
I got to count 1 and 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here's another 1-2. Grounded to second. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So here is Jose Trevino, 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he fouls this one off. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. In the air, down the line and left. And this This will wind up a foul ball. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Rangers, the center fielder, Delano.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And he'll get under it to make the catch, and the Blue Jays continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over. 3-0 the final score in this one today. The Toronto Blue Jays get their 20th home win this year. Hyunjin Ryu hangs win number 11 on his line as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. Dane Dunning was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First.
All right.
Great Sunday action.
All right. Are we in the standings? Well, yeah, we're in third here. But, 4 of the White Sox. Okay. Do we play the White Sox anytime soon? Oh. Not soon, but eventually.
great Sunday afternoon for baseball here, north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Texas Rangers and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Jays have played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Dinelson Lamet, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
So now here is Nick Solak, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch coming, here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first
How's
pitch
it
is
going,
swung on and
Ethan?
missed for strike 1.
Hope you're doing
and
well.
Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row,
good, man.
a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Charlie Culberson, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 8 home runs, 27 driven in. Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he can finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play with an average of .311.
Awesome,
11 home
thank you.
runs, and the RBI count at 35. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Just getting started at the Rogers Center. 2-1 to David Dahl.
Oh, come on. That was right there.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Right it is.
To Oscar Hernandez would be next.
I don't even know where he wants this pitch. I'm just throwing it.
And a great inning here as
Nice.
he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Mike Foltynewicz will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we don't see very many guys finish what they started.
Right.
He almost did in
You
his
take
last
care.
one, getting into the 9th inning to earn
Thanks
the win
for
in his last
subscribing.
start. And they'd love to get another 8+ innings out of this guy here today.
First offering on its way. Lourdes Gurriel is at the plate as he watches ball one. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately, that can't be denied, but this is the perfect guy, right spot.
To the left side, but it's well fouled. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. First pitch on the way. High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Apostle is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 2.
Batting third, the left fielder, Christian.
Next to bat for Toronto, Christian Yelich. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Butera is after it, and that ends the inning. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Now the first pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Chris Davis next to bat.
The center fielder, number 2.
Grounded down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Nate Lowe is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So coming to the plate, Sherten Apostle. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. He's set. Here it comes. Davis stands at second with 2 gone. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Texas. Bottom of the inning now. And here comes the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The pitch.
Oh, that's upstairs.
The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. On the run is Dahl. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double. And he's basically able to stroll into second base.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Now the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. No one out with a runner at second. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
Let's see that.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's take a look at outfielder David Dahl. Another guy who profiles not only in center field, but can cover both corners. Speed is his game, and he's only going to continue to get better.
Here's George Springer. In his career, Springer carries the batting line a little over the 260 mark. Behind 0-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. This is hit sharply to the left side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball. Kevin Biggio stepping up now. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Comes in here right at 260. 6 home runs and 21 driven in. 0-1 count and the pitch. Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And the run will come in to score from third as that will knock things up at 1 apiece. And he's safe.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box, Bo Bichette. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted down the line in left. Culberson has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for out number 2.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Travis d'Arnaud is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Just foul. This pitch is popped up. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. One and two. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ball's in pursuit. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Now to the plate, here is Drew Butera. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Springer comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now back, second baseman.
So 1 down, no one aboard, and that means Nick Solak will dig in. Shoots this one over to first. He's right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, the shortstop, Charlie Culberson.
Next up, Charlie Culberson, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on the way. Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the third inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. No balls and 1 strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind it early, 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
At the plate now, Eugenio Suarez hit down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
And here's Christian Yelich now. In the dirt. Throw over to third here. And he's called out on a close play at third. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Suarez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Culberson on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... All set for the start of the fourth. And next to bat will be the outfielder, David Dahl. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. To 2-2 now.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Fouled off. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And he falls behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Willie Calhoun stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Hit back up the middle. Bichette's got it. Close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch on the way. Now a swinging bunt.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up in this part of the lineup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Butera gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Guerrero is retired, and there's one away. Here's Joey Gallo now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And the pitch. One run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Hernandez. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
George Springer the next to hit. Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Davis. sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Striding in is Nate Lowe, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will land untouched. Again, another foul ball.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So now to the plate, Sherten Apostle. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Drew Butera. No balls and a strike to count.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Rangers leave 1. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the second baseman, Kevin Biggio. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Now here's the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Hit hard to the right side. Fielded cleanly. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Up next, Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. In there, a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And this one bounds around against the wall. The relay throw. But he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now back, the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Lourdes Gurriel. It was a walk in his last trip. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for Toronto. We played 5 full. That'll bring in Nick Solak. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. And there's
Outside,
ball 1.
Ball.
Into right field. That's a base hit.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
Charlie Culberson is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
David Dahl to the plate now as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it's quickly 0-2. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Springer is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, left fielder,
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and it gives the Rangers a 3-1 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
To the plate now, Willie Calhoun. And it's fouled away. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ripped down the line. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Yelich is under it. And that ends the inning. But 2 here in the Rangers half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 3-1 Texas. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
He froze him on the fastball there. Eugenio Suarez becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. And now pitch on the way. Christian Yelich is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this one is gone, a home run. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich, number 23 for him thus far, and the Blue Jays have cut that lead to 3-2 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your 2nd out of the inning.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
For the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Jays get one back on the solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's the Rangers 3, the Blue Jays 2. Here's Chris Davis now, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Fouled off. The 0-2 delivery. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Hit on the ground is short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting. The first baseman, Nate Lowe.
field shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line.
Can we be honest here? That was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate. 2 strikes on the guy. He is lucky he's getting this pitch back.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Juan Nicasio will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 40. Juan Nicasio.
Standing in now, Sherton Apostle. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Scooped up. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
The catcher, number 14,
In now, Drew Butera. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. No hits to this point. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Apostle, the runner at first with 2 gone. Heading out towards shallow right. Gallo will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Former World Series MVP George Springer bats next.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that 1 run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. He pops it up. Apostle trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Sent out to straightaway center field. Davis is there, and he has it for the first out.
the batter, number 8.
And now in the box, Kevin Biggio grounded out in his last at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2-0 now. the pitch. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Fastball just missed above the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Left side, but well foul. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Bo Bichette will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He's set and the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Solak backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So now into the box is Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little party there. No balls and a strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he fouls this one off. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Biggio is on his way home. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Rounded weakly down the line toward third. Fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. We're tied now at 3 apiece. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Nick Solak. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Heading out toward shallow right. Gallo has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today. With both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Charlie Culberson stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Charlie Culberson takes his 4th strikeout of the game. So now to the plate, David Dahl, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Yelich. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. Score remains tied at 3-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. First offering on its way. Hit in the air to center field. Davis has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Number 22.
In is Christian Yelich. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Whoa, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So they go down without a... Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, and to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Willie Calhoun. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Left field and deep.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Still ranging back. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the 9th. Santa Maria.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The Blue Jays are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1. They're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches. Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed.
Shane Green takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
number 19, Jay Green.
Nate Lowe digging in now. As he'll take a look at ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. But the Rangers add on thanks to this solo home run.
I find it ridiculous.
One last shot for the Jays coming up now.
Like
4-3 Texas.
Whatever.
Jose Leclerc enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Joey Gallo. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So the next to bat will be George Springer. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Into the box, Bo Bichette. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And that'll be the one that ends it. And the Rangers have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Rangers earn the victory. Claims.
Alright, everybody. I think that's going to be it for now. Hope you had a good day or night wherever you are watching. It was good to get back into another video and back into some baseball. But yeah, hope you had a good day or night wherever you are. As I said, like and subscribe to B Gaming. It'd be much appreciated. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and favorite the video if you really like it. All that type of stuff. Hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I do new videos. I'll do new videos as much as I can. Take care, stay safe, and until next time, peace.